Lush, and I'm here outside the Hub Culture Pavilion in Davos. Absolutely delighted to be joined by a repeat guest. Thank you very much for coming along. Soulaima Gourani, CEO of Capital Aid.
Yes.
Now tell me how your new bank fits within the fourth industrial revolution.
First of all, the biggest challenge right now is the financial sector, because lots of growth potential are not really happening simply because the banks are not giving a loan to SMEs. And small, medium-sized companies are still the primarily growth engine in Europe.
So what are you doing that's different?
Well, I give loans to the ones who cannot get a loan in a bank.
Like whom?
So, for instance, all kinds of e-commerce businesses cannot get a loan, even if they are very successful, make a lot of money, because they have no assets. They might not have any. Buildings or machines, or but they have other things. But the banks don't acknowledge that as security. So if you cannot take security in something, you will not get a loan. So it's a dreadlock, right? So what I do, and I do prove that I can risk analyze, and I can do an analysis of the bank, of the companies, based on data. Because you have access to data, and online businesses have a lot of data, and that is worth a lot of money. But the banks don't see that.
So you're valuing their data as the asset?
Yes, traffic. I might value the domain. It's worth something. If you go to your bank today, they will see it as worth nothing, and that is not true, right?
So, in terms of how you look at an entrepreneur in terms of investing, how do you make yourself blind to things that banks might see? So if you go for an interview, for example, as a female entrepreneur, how do you make yourself blind to that kind
You
of
are
thing?
sharp, because we also do know that if you are a woman and if you are an entrepreneur, it is most likely that they will not give you a loan. Unfortunately, they prefer to give out a loan to men, white men, so the system is totally biased. But by removing all the human contact and let machines do the work, machines are not biased, they are logic, right? Machines do make better decisions than human beings, sometimes. Actually, lots of times they do. So we remove names and gender and everything, so we only look at the data.
And what's been your, what's happened so far? How many women, how many men have you invested in? What's the risk profile?
So the risk profile is, so first of all, we have been into business for 9 months. And we have capital and money from big investors. So we are still testing. But it is my vision that we have the algorithm so that we can give it to other banks. So it's not something we want to keep for ourselves. So, but right now, we're testing our loans. Okay. So testing different.
So I might have to apply.
You should do. You should do. I cannot guarantee a loan, but you should absolutely do so.
Soulaima, thank you very much for stopping by the Hub Culture Pavilion
pleasure.
here in Davos, and I'm Edie Lush.